Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren and today I'll be showing you my daily morning routine. I'm going to be using my e.l.f. brow brush to do my brows. I'm still new to doing my eyebrows, but so far this e.l.f. brush is doing me a lot of justice. I start by brushing my brows, then I outline them with the pencil side of the brow pencil. This part of the brows takes the most time, for me at least. I stopped threading and waxing my brows a couple years ago, so I do them myself at home with my Flawless Brows electronic brow shaver. After outlining the brows, use the brush side to blend everything together to get a more realistic brow look. Next, you're going to go in with the other brow and outline the underbrow and then get the arch to your desired shape. Like I said before, the brows take the longest time for me in the mornings. It's best to just keep practicing, and in no time you'll be able to get them done in, who knows, maybe under 5 minutes or so. When in doubt, just keep blending. Too much blending will not make them look any worse. If anything, it'll make them look even more natural. My next step will be to highlight my brows. I'm going to be using my Juvia Place Concealer in the number 8, and I'll be using my Luxie brush in the number 245 to highlight my brows. I like to start at the underbrow first and get my arch in place before doing above the brow. And after you're done with that, you just go in and blend it out with your beauty blender. If you don't have a specific brush for your brows, just find your thinnest brush available and you can use that to outline. It's always good to get a concealer that's a little bit lighter than your foundation. That way when you do apply your foundation, your brows will still be highlighted and they'll pop even more. As you're blending, you can blend it upwards into the forehead, and then you can blend it all out afterwards with your beauty blender. Helps it to fade in to the foundation once you apply it. And that's how I do my brows. My next step is going to be my foundation. And for my foundation, I'll be using my Almay Make Myself Clear foundation in the number 900. Shade is called Cappuccino. I'll be using my Anjo brush to blend in my foundation. This brush is extremely soft, like I love it so much. I like to put just a little bit of foundation to avoid adding a pound of makeup to my face, and this one feels like skin once I'm finished applying it. When it comes to foundation, blending is your best friend. You can blend as much as you want with foundation. When you're doing your forehead, it's best not to get too close to your edges. Otherwise, the foundation will get in the edges and your hair will have makeup and it'll look a total mess. I'll be contouring with my Juvia's Place concealer in number 8 and my Fenty Beauty matchstick in the shade Espresso. When contouring, it's good to start with your cheekbones, your nose, your chin, and around the forehead. I'll be using my It's My Ray Ray brush in number 2 from BH Cosmetics to blend it all together. I try not to apply too much concealer to keep a more natural look. I'll be using my beauty blender to blend out the concealer to do my under eye. Make sure to blend that in really well. And I'll also use it to do my forehead and the bridge of my nose, as well as my mouth and the center of my chin. Like I said before, blending is your best friend. It helps to keep everything looking smooth and not blotchy. Time to set the foundation. I'm using my Make It Last setting spray by Milani. I can never keep my eyes open for this part. I'm always scared something's gonna get in there. Next is highlighter. I'll be highlighting with Fenty Beauty's very own Trophy Wife. This is one of my ultimate favorites, especially for a night out. It really gives the perfect glow. I try not to apply too much because this one is really bright. And I'm just going to work because I don't want everyone, being blinded by the glow. When you highlight, you do want to obviously make sure you highlight your cheekbones. Definitely highlight your nose and the rim of your nose. Definitely get your Cupid's bow so you can make your lipstick pop when it comes to it. And last but not least, highlight the underbrow. For my eyes today, I'll be using the Saharan Blush Volume 1 palette by Juvia's Place, and I'll be using the shades Abby and Lila. I also use my Android brushes on my eyes today, but unfortunately they aren't numbered. But at this point, using a reasonable sized brush for the eyes makes a lot of sense. Blending with your finger is a good option as well if you want to get a good amount of color on the lid. Lila is a gorgeous honey gold shadow. I love to use gold tones for my eyelids because they bring out the look a lot more. It's always good to blend with the base color, that way the other colors fade into each other. For my eyeliner, I'll be going in with my Almay liquid liner. I honestly used to hate liquid liner because it always got messy. But with practice, your skills will most definitely improve. The first eye will always come out the best, in my opinion, and the second eye might end up a bit crooked, but that's normal for beginners. And that's it for that eye. I think this one came out really well. What do you guys think? And then we'll start on the other eye. We're going to be blending in with Abby for the base, and then we'll go in with Lila for the gold tone on top. Sometimes I get carried away and I put a little bit extra of my base color. Then we go in and we blend again so the colors fade into each other. Back at it again with the liquid liner. Let's see how this one comes out. Like I said earlier, the second eye always comes out a little more crooked than the first one. I don't know if it's the hands that we're using. I use my dominant hand for both, but I guess it's just the angles, which is what I'll have to work on with these. Okay, I think these came out decent. I think they match to a certain degree. What do y'all think? Alright, next I'm going to be going in from my mascara with my Milk Cosmetics Kush Mascara. This one does get a bit messy, but it does give you a ton of volume. I prefer to brush from the bottom up with this mascara because it can get really messy. I don't do from the inner out. And I don't do my under eyelashes because they're not as long. I still haven't mastered that part yet. But this works just fine for the top lash. Do you see the difference in the volume? It's crazy. That's why I love this thing. That's how I do my lashes, and next I'm going to do my inner eye. For this one, I'll be using my Juvia's Place Warrior palette, and I'll be using the color Moremi for the inner eye. And with this one, you don't need to add too much because you don't want the powder to get into your eye sockets because that stuff is painful. So just dab a little, give it a little highlight and a little pop, and you should be good to go. And that's it for the eyes. Since I'm going to work, I kept it simple with just two-tone colors. Next, we're going to go in with the lipstick. For the lips today, I'm going to be using my FentyBeauty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Underdawg. It's the perfect blend of maroon and brown. Perfect for all occasions, in my opinion. I also try not to apply too much of this either due to its liquid consistency. I suggest to everyone just to be very careful while applying this one because you don't want to get it all over your face because then you have to wipe it off and redo your foundation. I personally think reds are a darker skin tone's favorite color, especially the right shade of red. We can rock any shade of red and I love that. Thanks Rihanna for making this color. After this, you will highlight your Cupid's bow with our Trophy Wife highlighter. Lining the lips after you're done applying lipstick or before, whichever one you decide to do. It's a great option to use. You don't always have to do it, but it does help to keep the lipstick from going out of the lines. Alright you guys, this is the finished look. I'm just going to take my hair down, fluff it up a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to my channel below. And you can share with your friends too. I'm okay with that. Share everywhere you want to share it. Hopefully I helped somebody out with this video today. If you have any comments, questions, don't be afraid to ask. Just hit my inbox. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.